Nah, cause ain't no way all that just happened, right? What's good, hooligans? It's your boy Tornado McCray back again with another one. And boy, I can't make any of this up. I simply can't. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I can make any of this up. At this point, I firmly believe that Aaron Rodgers has to be a Dark Lord of the Sith. It's no way, bro.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
How else can you explain the magnitude of what we've just seen? That is Dark Lord level stuff. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna give you a quick backtrack. On Sunday, the New York Jets, first of all, lost to the Minnesota Vikings and fell to 2-3 in the season, right? That was just Sunday. Then on Monday, they went ahead and fired head coach Robert Saleh from the New York Jets after only 5 games into the season. Mind you, that's very unprecedented. That's very rare. That is atrocious. Even my Panthers haven't fired Dave Canales after 5 games. Like, Matt Rule, Frank Wright, we didn't even fire our coaches that quick. So what the hell is going on? And mind you, Robert Saleh has had to deal with bad quarterback play from Zach Wilson for most of his tenure in New York, and just got Aaron Rodgers last year, who tore his Achilles on the first play of the game last year.
Damn.
So he's only had Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback for 5 games, and we're already cutting the ties?
I'm dead end! I'm doomed!
Well, you lived a good life, right?
I'm only 10!
I said good, not long.
Yo, I don't know what to think about this, because to take this into context and to think about it even more, the offensive coordinator, the guy who calls the plays that Aaron Rodgers is supposed to run, Nathaniel Hackett, is still there.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me?
Nathaniel Hackett is still there. And as y'all can see right here, their offense hasn't even put up 20 points in any of the games they played. So obviously, the offense is a problem, and the guy who runs the offense, aka the offensive coordinator, should be the source of the issue. But instead, it's the head coach who's getting the boot.
It's an evil world we live in.
Now, with all that going on, it has been reported that Aaron Rodgers did have a phone call with the general manager of the New York Jets on Sunday night, and then Robert Saleh was fired Monday morning. So the rumors have been flying, the agendas have been pushed, and everybody's been asking Aaron Rodgers this question. They've been wanting to know, did he know about Robert Saleh getting fired? And here's what he had to say about it.
That you talked to the owner on Monday, you see. So you talk to the owner on Monday, then, firing happens on Tuesday, and everybody, that's why they started linking those things. How many of the reports have you heard about? And yesterday, was everybody in the building blindsided by this decision? Week 5, firing a head coach is a wild decision. I think everybody, but does everybody feel that way in the building?
Yeah, I did talk to Woody. Woody called me on Monday night. We had a short conversation. I appreciated the call. It was a genuine call, and he just asked me how I was doing. We talked about the game and how disappointed I was in my performance, and that I'm going to play better, and we're going to get this thing turned around. And then we hung up. To that point, Woody has no obligation to let me know of what his plans are. Whether or not he knew what he was doing in that moment is inconsequential. I just appreciated the call that he was checking on me. It was just like a friend call, like he would do. Hey, man, I saw that hit in the game. You doing okay? And we had a nice short 5-minute conversation, and then that was that.
Okay, so everybody blindsided Tuesday by this decision, seemingly then.
Well, I was in the training room doing rehab, and it's one of those things like in a John Wick movie is the best way to equate it, where John Wick becomes excommunicado and then everybody at the Continental's phone starts vibrating. Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Now, as y'all can see, Rodgers claims he didn't know that Saleh was getting fired, and that the conversation him and the general manager had was just the general manager checking up on him. It wasn't him telling Aaron what he was about to do, or so we think. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm on the agenda. I'm on the side of the fence that I think Aaron knew something.
I plead the fifth.
I think Aaron knew something. or could at least pick up in the GM's voice that he was planning to do something. Because yes, the GM could have been calling just to check on Aaron because obviously it's your star quarterback. You got to check on your number one asset. I'm not denying that. But you ever hang out with somebody and you know their tells? And when y'all have a conversation and you're like, bro, I just want to fix something, and the head coach or the general manager says, don't worry, we're going to get it right. You can read between the lines, but as long as it's not explicitly said, you have plausible deniability.
You lie! You lie!
Then there's the fact that all of this comes 1 week after Aaron Rodgers' former number one wide receiver, Davante Adams, decides to request a trade out of the Las Vegas Raiders.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And keep in mind, it came out in reports, the top 3 teams that Davante wants to play for: the New Orleans Saints, the Baltimore Ravens, and the New York Jets. First things first, as a Carolina fan, stay the fuck out the NFC South. And on behalf of my best friend who's an Atlanta Falcons fan, yeah, stay out of the NFC South. We don't want you down here. We got enough problems as it is.
Don't ever come by here, okay?
Davante Adams specifically putting the Jets on that list, and the frustration he's been displaying over in Las Vegas with the quarterback play and the decisions that's been going on over there, has this man looking like this right now. Just reminiscing on the good old days. Missing the guy who helped make his career and help understand him. The best quarterback he's played with his entire career. So you know, because of the great relationship they have, people were asking Aaron, did you know that Davante wanted to be traded? Do you have any hand in Davante wanting to be traded? And here's the thing, bro. Aaron Rodgers goes on to say this. It's like, I don't know how much I can say about it because of tampering, but I still have a close friendship with him. We spent time in the offseason together. He's a great guy and a great player. The rest of that's out of my hands. You trying to wash your hands out of this, Aaron? I don't believe that. I don't buy that.
You lying ass bitch.
Not for a lick, bro. Because one, we've seen Davante do this to get with Derek Carr. That's how we ended up in Vegas. You don't think he would do that to get there with you and talk to you about how reuniting would be cool? You don't think you wouldn't talk to him about that? Especially 5 games into the season, you and Garrett Wilson for some reason cannot get on the same page.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
So you're going to look for a receiver you know you got chemistry with, who you know's disgruntled, who you know wants to win just as bad as you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And next, there's the point, guys, that Aaron Rodgers is known to know how to walk around the question, or known to know how to bend the truth. Because remember, this was the same man who back in 2020, 2021, when asked point blank if he was vaccinated in order to play in the NFL, he told us and the NFL, yes, I have been immunized.
Why you bringing up old shit?
Using specific wordplay to not get in trouble with the league, but give everybody what they want to hear. Aaron, you're too good at this game. You're too smart to not know how to read between the lines, and I give you credit where credit is due, bro. You know how to try and cover your tracks, but I'm not believing that. I'm not taking this for face value because you have a history of this. Aaron Rodgers manipulating this from the shadows is not out of the realm of possibility. Aaron Rodgers putting his hand in orchestrating an offense to help him win is not out of the realm of possibility. And the reason why I say that is because that's one of the reasons why he left Green Bay.
Lord Jesus.
He wanted to go somewhere where his voice was heard and he had a say. And to speak on it and look back on it, you can't tell me him and Robert Saleh had a great relationship the way he claims they did.
But it's also a really tough business. I love Coach Saleh. We have a very solid relationship. We have since, I met him in 2021.
Well, you see how he responded to that question again with the little smirk and everything? Like, well, I may be overanalyzing, but then we've all seen this video.
Back drives, 13 plays, 91 yards, all of last season. Twice.
Just awkward presentation. And I genuinely think that whole year that Aaron Rodgers took off, he figured out Robert Saleh and the offense and everything, and was hopeful after seeing how he operates to be like, nah, we're gonna do something different once I come into the game and we get rid of Zach Wilson and XYZ. But once he saw it wasn't going the way he wanted Saleh out of there.
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Don't make me kill you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
I'm pushing that agenda. Y'all can call me wrong. Y'all can tell me what it is, but I'm seeing this for what that is. It makes sense. You didn't give Robert Saleh a chance to coach Aaron Rodgers for a whole season. He had to deal with backup QBs for a whole season and didn't get the chance to see how he could coach with a former league MVP, a former Super Bowl champion, after only 5 games. And it's not like you're Carolina, where you're 1-4. It's not like you're the bottom of the barrel winless. Something isn't being said because they fear Darth Rodgers. He was walking around that facility to everybody like this.
What are you looking at, ass?
Nothing, sir.
You plotting on me, boy?
No, sir.
Well, let me tell you something, ass. Let me tell you all something. War has made me very paranoid. And when a man gets the eyeball at me, it makes my Agent Orange act up. And I get the urge to kill. Do you understand me?
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you all understand me?
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't know what he has on these people. I don't know what he said to these people. I don't know what he knows. But I can tell you this much. Aaron Rodgers is pulling a lot of the strings, but he is in cahoots with the general manager, who both know how to cover their tracks. And I stand on that one. But that's all I got to say, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell at the bottom, because you know how's my algorithm. And as your auntie's favorite neighbor, she's got to know when I'm putting out this video. Next, let's continue on this road to 1,000 subscribers. I thank each and every one of you hooligans who have subscribed, joined this channel, and whatnot. And lastly, comment below. Do you think Aaron Rodgers had a hand in Robert Saleh's firing? Because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with 2 tats. Peace. Much love to all of y'all. Later days.